global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happenings today. We are already on a countdown to the elections for 2023. When it comes to the issue of campaign, it is already up and running. It looks like Nigerians have decided to take their fate into their hands and their destinies. They have decided to make or mar it depending on how the politicians want to run the race. Right now, we're looking at both Middle Belt and Southwest. The youth of Nigeria have decided to send their message across, and this time around, they are very bold and emphatic on their messages. Well, before we go into the newspaper to find out what Nigerian youths are having in stock for their politicians ahead of 2023 elections, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you'll see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. This is two events that took place both in Middle Belt and in Southwest. Let's start with what happened in Middle Belt. When angry youth moved against Senator representing Plateau South, Professor Nora Ladi, Doit, and 14 journalists, as well as some of her aides on Thursday, escaped judgment by Whiskers Key when their convoy ran into an angry mob in Namu community in Kwampan local government area of Plateau State. The incident occurred shortly after the Senator commissioned an ICT center, stroke, that's and or e-library in the community, leaving the vehicle of the NUJ, Plateau State Council burnt, and the pilot vehicle belonging to the senator. Our correspondent reports that some people had stormed the community on Thursday as an afternoon and whisked away 4 members of the community. The angry youth blocked the convoy of the senator and started burning tires, insisting that the senator must walk out the return of the 4 persons before she is released. It was observed that those trapped in the community, including the Commissioner for Science and Technology, Honorable Musa Gwan, and Director General of ICT Plateau State, Mr. David Dassa, and some aides of the senator. Some traditional rulers who attended the event could not calm the situation as the youth remained adamant to their plea. The senator escaped the mob few hours after troops of the Operation Safe Haven arrived the scene. In a related development, following a review of security bridges in Namu on Thursday, the authorities of Kwanpan local government area Council of Plateau State imposed a dusk-to-dawn curfew in Namu town and its environs with immediate effect. A statement signed by Honorable Gideon Godanan Dashi, Secretary of Kwampan Local Government Council of Plateau State, said that the citizens of the area are expected to remain indoors until further notice, while security operatives have been mandated to take charge of the town. Citizens are advised to remain law-abiding and avoid any action that will cause further breaches. They further added, Nigerians are getting tired. Let's go down to Southwest and find out exactly what was the fate of lawmakers there. Well, a member of the Ondo State House of Assembly, Oluwole Ogunmolashuyi, was during the week chased out of his constituency by youth over alleged non-performance. Ogunmolashuyi, popularly known as West, who is also the majority leader of the assembly, escaped by whiskers after the youth who kicked against imposition made moves to attack him and his entourage. The incident was said to have happened at Ilaro community when Ogunmolashuyi, representing Owo constituency 1, went to the area to seek their support ahead of the 2023 elections. According to sources, some All Progressive Congress APC leaders in the area were present when the youth stormed the meeting. In a viral video, the youth were seen raining curses on the lawmaker and his entourage while they were chasing them out of the area. An armed policeman, supposedly Ogunmolashuyi's orderly, and others were seen running in the video. When contacted, Ogunmolashuyi said he was attacked by thugs mobilized by his opponents in the People's Democratic Party (PDP), adding that he has done a commendable job in distributing scholarships, palliatives, and other developmental projects. The lawmaker claimed that he was in Ilaro for a meeting when a PDP aspirant sent thugs to the location. Nobody can chase me away. It can never happen. We held the meeting at Ilaro Ward, and after I left, I was told there was an attack by the PDP people. I was not there for general campaign. I was there to meet with my party people. It was after I left, those people in the video are thugs. I had left and was told there was a video circulating. Those guys are thugs. Those guys are not the people that will reject anybody. They were all PDP people. Meanwhile, the public city secretary of PDP in the state, Kennedy Perite, dismissed the allegation. He stated that it was APC members that drove Ogumola Sheyi out of a ward meeting. Can you imagine? See, I was privileged to see the video. Sorry, for some reasons, because of the platform's policy, we may not be able to give you the video. These guys were busy. For some of us, I will speak it the way he said it, and I also interpret. He said, "Aye gbogbo yin o ma baje. Aye gbogbo yin a baje," meaning that all of you is coming here to come and do campaign and all that. Your life will turn upside down. As in, it is now election period. You now remember that there's a constituency called Ilaro area, the constituency one. All this while, now he's now saying that nobody can chase him. I saw somebody wearing white in the video, and his orderly was being chased. In fact, at some point, I was just praying, "Oh Lord, please show mercy," because the orderly is only doing his job. Let's be real. There's a limit to propaganda. You're saying it's PDP. Will it be PDP that be doing all this? How many times for how long will PDP be pursuing you? How many where will pay? Is it that PDP is now a spirit that anytime you're having some sort of meeting and they will now be monitoring you? Don't wait. It's campaign period. You do your campaign, they do their own. I feel these are youths who are tired of the storytelling of the 4 years after you take your meal ticket in one day, 4 years of penury, anguish, sorrow, and insecurity. For how long? If you keep hiding under it is opposition, a time will come you realize it's really not opposition, it's the people. The mandate of the people who you are riding on. The people are saying no more. Look at what happened in Plateau. You came around, okay, close to the time for elections. You're now coming to commission ICT. You're coming to a commission e-library. And just days back, 4 youths were abducted. They've not been found. And you're coming to show e-library. The youth said, "Look, madam, Oga, all those ones you are doing, you have done your own. We want our youth back, 4 of them, or else you are going nowhere." It took the timely intervention of security aides. For how long would they keep calling soldiers, military, army to keep coming to their aid? Perform well. You don't even need an orderly. When you perform well, the people will hail you on the street. Those boys you are calling thugs and agbero, you'll be surprised how they will hail you. They will remove their shirt and tell you match on it. If you perform well and see, you will walk like a god in your town because the people will celebrate you. Nigerians are not animals, oh. We are conscientized people. All we want is those basic amenities. It is not rocket science. Is it too much to ask? After riding on the people's mandate, the electorate's mandate, you still come and be spiting them in their faces. That's how we're going to wrap it up. Let's meet in our comment section. What's your take? Do you have